Do you know what the single greatest blind spot for Christians and conservatives in this nation is today? We've unwittingly turned our education system and our youth over to Satan. We really have. And what you're seeing now is a whole generation of young socialists, basically godless socialists, trying to transform our country because they've been taught by godless socialists in our nation. And the sad part is this isn't just happening in democratic states. The Republican Party, which was supposed to make sure that we stayed a Christian nation with freedom of religion for all, that loved capitalism, hard work, personal responsibility, and made sure that the children of today and our youth know where the good paying jobs are and how to get them, has completely abdicated its responsibility. So what you've seen is Christian parents go to homeschooling, private Christian schools, which have done a decent job, but even then have missed the mark in many ways. Let me just share a couple of those with you. Obviously, one of the primary things we want our kids to do coming out of high school and college is know where the good paying careers are, how to get them, develop the skills based on their interest and what they're good at. Starting in the junior high school, Europe, Asia does this a lot. You may not be Beyonce, but you may be a sound engineer, et cetera, et cetera. And the other thing is, every child in this nation should be able to answer this question. If you ask them, do you know the values and principles that made this the greatest nation in the world? So great that it's the wealthiest nation in the world, that for 250 years, poor people from all over the world, very poor people, came here for freedom and opportunity. And many have blessed their families and future generations with just so many great things. And that's withstood the test of time. It wasn't, as President George Washington said, religion and morality based on the 10 Commandments of God are indispensable supports of freedom. So you have one nation in the world that's a Christian nation with freedom of religion for all, but we base all of our values and laws on Christian principles and values given to the founders by God. And then we have freedom and capitalism, which is now a dirty word, versus what they've been teaching the kids for the last 30, 40 years is that government is good. God isn't good. Government is good. Government is benevolent. Government will solve your problems. The founders rightfully recognized government's a necessary evil. We can't have anarchy. The other thing the founders recognized was concentrated power is always the enemy of you and freedom. That's why this all-powerful Congress is a disaster, a train wreck. We don't teach our kids any of this, and we're about to lose it. If you like this kind of content videos, like, share, comment. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to share 4 other big blind spots with you. And then most importantly, on my YouTube channel, The Patriot Strike Back, in the book, I'm going to show you what we can do to solve these problems and with policy solutions and what you as an individual Christian conservative to help save your great country and help the military do its thing, which is fight and preserve our freedoms.